cover woody, a cover Kusaug, a Kenkin Tina Sosoka, te bank tower Sosorona on Saman P TV. Zina te Benini, te B, te P2 to town, te Zwa. The only blogger in Kusaug Kingdom. The word to Sonse Katuane, or Toma, or contribution to like Kusaug Entertainment Awasa. The brother ambitious GH.
Yeah,
Welcome.
thank you.
How are you?
Everything fine.
How is it?
Everything is cool. By God's grace.
You've now finished school, right?
Yes, I'm done with school.
Okay. Ambitious. Who is ambitious?
Yeah, ambitious is a young, passionate guy who loves entertainment and loves to publish and write stories concerning entertainment. Yes, I was born with a name Anwari Thomas Atamba.
Thomas Atamba.
Yes, and I adopted Ambitious GH when I was in junior high school.
Okay.
Yes, people started calling me.
Because you're ambitious.
Yes, because of how I used to do things in school.
Yeah.
So I adopted the name from junior high school then. So now I'm known by Ambitious GH.
Okay. So you are a teacher by profession,
Yes, a newly trained teacher.
a newly trained teacher.
Yes,
You have been posted.
I've been posted, but we've not started work yet.
If not started with
We'll start in September.
Okay. Man, congratulations.
Thank you.
How want to see your journey through the how do you call it? This blogging. How did it start? When did it start?
Okay, I've always had the idea since I completed SHS,
Okay.
but I didn't know how it goes.
Okay.
So I used to have the mind that when I grow up, the way I used to download songs from Waptrick, Tubidi.com, and other platforms when I was in school, back at senior high school, I had the plan that when I grow up, I'll have a something that I will build for people to also download songs from that place.
Okay.
So I didn't know what it is called. I didn't know the name was blogging or whatever until I finished school and I traveled to Oslo. I was there. So around 2017, that I started learning small things about blogging. I realized what blogging is. I followed the bloggers on the media and I started picking some knowledge and ideas from them. So I was active in saying a lot of things about music. So when you check on my first Facebook account, I created it in 2015. And the first 3 posts that I did was about music. Yes. So I started doing that until 2019. I tried to start, but I realized that it wasn't easy.
Okay.
Yes, because you need to either work with somebody as an apprentice or you start your own thing.
Okay.
And I wasn't having capital to start my own thing. So I had to just continue learning. So when COVID-19 came, that was 2020, and we're at home. Our university, which is UCC, University of Cape Coast, and trade that we learn online. So that time you buy data. A day you can buy data like 20 cities. Then you go online and the lectures.
Just to read.
Yes, to read and then have some lectures, the class session. So after that, you don't have anything doing with the data. You have to just wait for another day or another time to do studies again.
Okay.
So I used to go to YouTube. I go to Google. I search about blogging because I wanted to start. So I started contacting people. I just write something and send it to them, and they say, "Oh, it's good." So if you want to do it, I can add you to my blog in the publishing stories for me.
Okay.
So I realized that if I am going to do that, that means I'm going to be under someone. And the kind of person I am, not that I cannot be under someone, but I was a busy person, combining school with hustling and then adding blogging to it. It will be stressful because the film may be demanding 5-6 articles in a day, which I may not be able to. So I decided that let me create my own free blog. So June 2nd, 2020, I created ourmusicnews.wordpress.com.
Wow.
So I started publishing. I started with an artist in Nandom side. His name is Marcel Dagari.
Yeah, no, massive.
Yes, he was the
Massive.
first artist that published the story for. And he liked it. He liked it. He was happy. He shared it, and I saw some few comments on it. So I realized that it's a game that I have to play hard.
So you just
And I
joined.
started.
Okay. And you talked about the hustle. I used to see some time back. I saw your pictures on Facebook, Galamsey site.
Yes.
So you also
Yeah.
hustling there.
Yes. Even I've not stopped yet.
Hey,
Yes. I'm still. I
in the
still
Galamsey business.
have connection with that business.
Hey,
Yes. Because
don't you think it's risky?
yeah, it's risky, but from looking at the background that we are from,
Mhm.
if you are not somebody who can hustle in addition to the school that we are attending or maybe the things.
And now that you are being posted, don't you think at least
Yes, so maybe by God's grace, if maybe I start working and things are going well, I may not
continue the
continue
Galamsey
the
way?
rest. But I have friends that are doing it, and maybe once in a while they invite me, oh, come and support me in this. Because most of the times, apart from the time that I was in school, since I completed school, I've not gone there to just work.
Okay.
It's my friends that I've worked with, and they are now buyers, and then they have their sites or maybe they have their base that they are doing things. So I just go and support them in some one or two things.
Okay.
And sometimes they will send you go to this place and what you want to work for a week or two. Yes. So that's why I said I'm not stopped because anything.
Even if you go and watch the work, it is still.
Yeah, they pay you. So that's how.
So you started in 2020,
Yes.
and how have you seen the growth of the blogging? How have you
Yeah,
seen?
it's not easy. It's not easy, but I've grown. I've grown. I've learned a lot. First, I used to write. If I publish an article, you just see that it's either 2 or 3 paragraphs. But now I have learned a lot. I can publish a story with 6 paragraphs, 7 paragraphs, and more than that. So, and a day I can publish up to 6, 7 on my website. And one thing about me is that when I just started like that, I just started my own blog. So with the free website that I started, it got to a point I had to just buy a domain so that I will start my work. So I bought the domain in January 2021.
Okay.
Yes, and I started. It wasn't easy. I have to work for 2 years before I get monetized
Okay.
because I don't have that time. I didn't have the knowledge like that
And
because I
the
was just
numbers.
learning and the numbers too. So I started growing pages on Facebook, Instagram, whilst I built my website with articles.
You say growing pages. You are the owner of Kusaug Entertainment Center.
Yes, and
And Kusaug Entertainment Center is one of the big
yes,
Facebook groups
yes,
in let me say the Upper East region, or should I say Northern region? Because it has so many followers.
it's getting to 40,000 followers,
40,000
members on it.
40,000 members. Wow, that's just a group.
Yes.
You have a page.
Yeah, I have a page. In fact, something happened before this, but I didn't. I don't always want to go back there because of the
With the page or the group?
with my pages.
Ah,
Yes, but I had an account that I have built pages that I got to 102K followers on a page. That it was going very well, and I used to publish my stories there. And then Instagram, Telegram, I was having like over 20K subscribers on Telegram with over 5K on Instagram. But I lost all in just a day, and I had to start again.
like me.
Yes.
Also lost my Instagram and my Facebook.
So those days, I used to it used to go well. Even though it's still going well, but I've started again. I'm doing, and now I have a page with 20K followers. I have 14K followers. That's amazingthings.com, and my own page, Ambitious Youth. I have 20K followers. I am doing in addition to the group that is Kusaug Entertainment Center. So it's just about working hard on them.
Okay. So who are the people that like? Is it only the entertainment or other social activities you not like other non-profit organizations embarking on?
Yes, I am mostly my niche is entertainment, but I have made it a point that anything that brings joy to people, I have to be part of it. So the social events, businesses, entertainment, sports, and anything that brings joy to the people.
So do they come?
Yeah,
Like aside the musicians and the entertainment things, you like the social
yes,
event, the businesses, do they
yes.
come?
For the social event, like let me say, the sports side, as a writer or a blogger, I have to make sure that I publish stories on sports so that I will get recognized there.
Yeah.
But I'm not much invested in sports. I don't have more knowledge about sports or sporting activities. So that's why I don't write more about sports.
So you don't like more about
Yes,
sports.
yes. I'm still working on a brother.
What are the business?
But business I'm doing, just that the business people are not coming. For now, the people that I'm working with are event organizers and musicians.
Okay.
Yes, and then some few fashion boys that have also contacted.
All is in the creative arts.
Yes, all is in the creative art.
Okay. So like what are the challenges you can say you have faced so far being inside from I think 4 years now?
Yes.
What are some of the challenges
A
you
lot of challenges. It's not easy, a lot of challenges. One challenge is about losing your followers or losing your account just because of like some one or two things that you are not supposed to do and you do them.
Okay.
So I was unlucky. Somebody tried hacking my account and Facebook disabled it. I was big on Facebook.
Yeah.
I wasn't big on the other side, it was Facebook. So I had to confirm my identity with a national ID card, which the names don't match with the name I used on Facebook. So the account was disabled. That's one challenge because imagine you use 2 years, full 2 years to build something, then within a second you lose it.
I used 5 years to build over 20,000 followers and I lost it.
So you see how painful it is. And I don't know how much you were earning from yours, but me, I was earning a lot.
No, it was Facebook.
Yeah, but because I am using the website,
AdSense.
I used to link them. So the traffic I get from Facebook, it goes to my website. And those days, AdSense was paying. It's not like now that they have limited a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I used to make some dollars at the end of the month, like sometimes $300, $400, $500 in a month.
Wow.
So it's a very big challenge because imagine a young boy like me trying to just make things better for myself and help
the family
and the industry. I have also faced challenges working with some people, like artists. I've had challenges working with artists, and the issue is that I made my mind that I came for Kusaug, so I have to do anything Kusaug.
Okay.
So, and the artists are many. You can't cover everybody's story.
Yeah.
So, when I publish stories for the sake that I am publishing because of Kusaug, not because of the artists per se. So, I follow the artists, get stories from them, and publish. But I got to a point that I realized that the way I'm doing the thing, people are complaining because they have artists that are not known and I don't publish about them. So they feel that I am looking for
selective.
Yes, I'm being selective and I'm looking for numbers from those artists that have some name in Kusaug. So I became angry with that because some of the artists, their fans will just come to your DM, insult you anyhow, compare a lot of things. So I have to sit down and look at my numbers and look at their numbers and stop. So that if you need my service, you come to my DM.
So what are with those? Because I realized you and I have been close. I know some of the how you write on Facebook.
Yes.
And there was a time you said you are not going to publish any artist from Kusaug.
Yes.
Why did you say?
Yes, I said I am not going to publish any artist from Kusaug without contact, without being paid. That's what I said. It's not that I'm not going to publish anything from Kusaug, but
because you think you are doing it for free and they
and they are not appreciating. And then their fans who don't want to learn.
Yeah.
They don't also teach their fans how to handle people.
Do you think that our people, or should I say our creative arts within Kusaug, because they are not ready to learn about certain things, that's the reason why
Yes.
We are where we are.
Yeah, that's the reason why we have huge songs, we have hit songs, but we don't earn or we don't make enough
From
earnings from the songs.
okay.
It's because the people don't want to learn.
So is it the problem of the media, the industry people, or maybe the musicians?
To be frank, what I can say is that the media is doing well. So both electronic and on air, online, we are all doing well. Because there was a time that when you tune on your radio to any of the radio stations in Kusaug, you only be listening to Nigerian songs, Ghanaian songs from down south, or maybe from Tamale in those areas. But now, with the help of DJ Smart, DJ Bullet, Dusty, a lot,
This
they,
guy,
they, they,
Atomic
and Co.
all those.
They play Kusaug music. They have set time that they just say, let's promote Kusaug. And they don't charge the artists. They don't charge them.
DJ Ionic,
Most of them, DJ Ionic, Quality FM, Wimpan, Noine,
all
ZFM.
they are doing
They
well.
have programs.
So the problem is from the artists.
The problem is from the artists.
Is that they don't respect the work that is being done
They don't
to them
see the importance
of the work.
connecting with the people that are handling the media. Because the radio stations, they don't just go there and set it up and start playing the music. People are working there. So if you want to get recognized, if you want you to also be part of the game, you have to contact the people that are working there. You contact the studio managers, the DJs, the radio presenters. Then talk to them. They are humans like the artists. And nobody, I don't think there's an artist who is bigger than any media person in Kusaug. There's no Kusaug artist that is bigger than.
I remember this thing you said. I remember there was a time somebody said he doesn't work with bloggers or media people because he's bigger than them because he has followers more than them.
And that was total ignorance and lack of knowledge in the game that he's playing. So he's playing the game blindly. That person that said that. Because a blogger can decide not to have any page on social media apart from the website. And it will still go. Yes. Because our concern is on Google Trends. And then other search engines. So if we decide to add Instagram, Facebook, and other places just to build the craft and also make things known to the public, doesn't mean that you are bigger than us because you have maybe 2K followers and the blogger is having 1K followers. The issue is that.
But do you think the followers actually make the numbers? Because I have interviewed a lot of our artists from Kusaug here, and when I ask about whether the streams really pay, they tell you the streams don't pay.
Yes.
But the people also portray as if they make so much money from the streams.
Yes, few of them have started making money from the streams. I have done some little research and I realized that 3 or 4 artists in Kusaug have started cashing out from YouTube.
With the cashing out, I don't deny them cashing out from YouTube. But like you see, there's a number of
or the amount
streams,
of money.
You understand? You need to make before
to cash out. To be frank, apart from YouTube,
you can hit some figure. Then the only money you get is like 90 Ghana cedi or 70 Ghana or 80 Ghana cedi.
It may not even be that because I have distributed songs for almost 20 artists in Kusaug or even more than that. And whenever I check on their DSPs, I realize that even they can make up to 50,000 views or streams from across all the streaming platforms, and the money is not up to $5.
So if I make 50,000 and the money is not up to $5, the reason is that with the streams, every country when the amount per stream, every country with the amount per stream. So in Ghana, I think Ghana is one of the lowest.
Very low.
You understand? So if your streams are only people from Ghana, it means that your amount, especially YouTube, when you go to YouTube, the US, they make up to 1 point something, or is it over $1 or something like that. UK has the figure. What's the name?
Other countries, they have good figures than Ghana. Ghana is one of the
lowest. And it's not even a cent. Like let's say 20 cents. No, it's low.
So that is it. That one is one factor. And the other factor is that the artists in Kusaug, they don't know how to promote
themselves,
their craft. They don't know how to promote their craft. And most of them are big on TikTok. But when you go to YouTube and other places, you realize that it doesn't reflect. So you can imagine an artist getting up to
4 million,
4 million views
and
on TikTok,
thousands of
views on TikTok, and then you will go to their Facebook, their YouTube accounts, and they don't even have up to 1K subscribers because TikTok is common. Everybody is there. Somebody can just go on TikTok and start watching
TikTok will make the song grow.
So I always
reflect on the streams.
They try as much as possible to convince the people that are helping trending their songs on TikTok to go to YouTube too.
Yeah.
Because that's when you can cash out. Because TikTok, they don't pay that much. Because it's recently that they have started some monetization strategies that people can earn money back. With all that, in Ghana here, it's still not working very well.
So our artists, a lot of them have beefed each other. A lot of them have had differences with each other, and they don't speak to each other and all those things. Do you think it's good for the culture, or 'cause a lot of them say beef is good for the culture?
Yes, beef is good for the culture, but it shouldn't be too personal.
Okay.
Yes, it shouldn't be too personal. It should be lyrically done, and apart from that, no hard feelings attached.
Okay.
Because you are growing, the artists are all growing. There's no big artists in Kusaug.
Okay.
Even though they call themselves big. But you are all upcoming.
Okay.
Because you can be the biggest in Kusaug or even the whole Upper East. But you still go to a place. Let's assume that if you go to if you go to a place like Novombo, who knows you there?
Yeah.
If you go to a place like Walewale, a place like Northeast region, Savannah region,
I think I kind of have an issue. Remember, sorry not to cut you, but but this goes to Navrongo, Bolga, and all those things. I have had an issue, and I don't know. I think I've discussed it with you some time ago on phone, that like they are not connecting with the other regions
yes,
and the other districts,
yes,
so that we're able to be known. Because if I speak Kusa, and maybe Navrongo speak Kasam, they don't understand Kusa. If I connect with phase 2,
yes,
or Alapta 1, and I sing a song,
people in Novombo, you have.
and they are playing the song. Even if they don't understand my part, they will understand the person that speaks their
I
language.
always see that language is only a challenge in music, but language can never be a barrier.
Okay.
Yeah, it can only challenge you, but you can still push hard with the language that you sing in.
Okay.
But one thing about Kusaug music is that we have numbers. Artists, they have numbers, they get views more than most of the artists in other parts of the region.
Because the reason why we are getting those is that in the Upper East we are the largest tribe.
Yes. Kusaug, we have
over 600.
So that thing is helping the artists because we have artists that have like 10,000 followers on YouTube, 10,000 followers on Audio Mac and other places. That if you go to Boga, even they are big artists, they don't have those numbers. If you go to Novongo or other areas in the region, when you check on their streaming platforms, just few of them can compete with the Kusaug artists in terms of numbers. Okay. But they brand themselves well than our artists.
Yes.
And when they go to places in the south, they get numbers than our artists because our artists are only connected with Kusaug. So our artists, they will go down south there and they have to forcefully go to communities that Kusaugs are many, or people from Kusaug are many, so that they can connect with them and maybe do a show or something. But they can't go to a place that is neutral to do show and get numbers. Okay. So like that's one
this issue to you raised there. Let me use Alapta 1.
Yes.
Alapta 1 has done tour like for 3 years now. I've been monitoring her, like where she's going, the places she's going, and all those things. She's reached out. Sometimes they are not even they are even, I think, clap shows and all those things. But like our people have, it's only they will say Dunkwa or Fe. They will say Mampas, the Galamsey and the Cocoa areas where they know this is the place Kusaugs are dominating. They rather target that place, and I feel like it's kind of not going to help. It will not help because it's only you are still marketing to only Kusaugs.
Yes.
What are trying to get out of the Kusaugs zone?
Yes. So there are two things in what you are saying, and I have a challenge with it, but it is helping in terms of their finances. Okay. So I want it that if you go to the Galamsey areas where resources are dominating, and you make some amount of money, you push it to the other areas because you are still investing in your craft.
Yes.
So we are not saying that they should stop going to the Galamsey areas for sure, because that's where you accumulate money. Because up here in Kusaug, an artist cannot go to a show and even get up to 1,000 or more. It's very difficult to get.
It's difficult. Even 500.
Yes. Even though Allah said that the highest they should charge to be 3,000, they should be able to charge up to 3,000.
Yeah, I watched that
standard
video,
show. But the truth is also that the investors or the event organizers, they are not willing to pay up to the 3,000 because the events are not, the patronage is very low.
I'm coming. No, I'm not cutting you short.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm an event organizer, and you know that. The reason why we cannot pay 3,000 is that the artist doesn't sell the event. If you look at, I will not lie to you. Let's say in Tamale, when you hear Fancy Gadam, when you hear Ataka, they have a fan base that anywhere, like they've been able to build that fan base that anywhere they go,
The fans will go there.
the fans will go there. But you see the whole of Upper East, the whole of Upper East, maybe maybe two or three artists can be able to, let's say, like 100 people will be able to come for their show.
Yes.
As we are,
wherever
our fan base, they will pay and listen. Like I'm talking about Upper East, the whole of Upper East. Like, it will not be less. It will be less than 100 people. You understand? Like it will not be many. That's what I'm trying to say. But with Kusaug, sorry to say, all the artists in Kusaug will not, like, you will not see a fan say, I'm coming to this program because my artist is coming there. But they have fan base. They claim they have fan base.
Yeah.
So why the fan base is not will not spend or attend the show on them? You see, that's number one.
Yes.
Because we are targeting the fans, or we are targeting the patronage. So if we are not able to get patronage, meaning that we can also pay you
that much, yes, up to the 3,000. But you, the event organizers, should also understand that the issue is that they have floating fans, not that they don't have. They have fan base, but the fans are floating. Okay. Because the trend of music that they do in Kusaug is in a way that if it relates to your story, they are storytelling. Yes. So
if you do it,
so almost all the artists have the same fans.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? Point. Young Pop, Flame Boy, Boy P, Timorino, they all have the same fans. The people that love, yes, the people that love
the same
fans.
They
have the same fans because of the trend of music that they do in Kusaug. Okay. So that is why they are not able to control the fan base. Okay. Yes. But when it comes to patronizing events, it's not about the artists, it's about the people of Kusaug. Yes. Yes. They will say, hey, we love this person. But when it comes to paying money, exactly. 40, 40, so you find out that most of the events that we organize, yes, at the end of the day, the artists will come in their numbers, but the turnout of the participants is low. Yes. And the artists also need the money. Artists also need the money. So you both have to always sacrifice. And there's a point. The reason why I'm saying that I don't know whether they don't have a fan base or is that most of the artists will tell you they are not selling tickets. But me, I know artists, even in Accra, their events, you give them all the tickets, and they make sure they go to their own community where they know they have a fan base, and they sell the tickets. So that one is education. It's not about, they have fans. I know artists. Yes. Today, I can tell you that those artists, I don't want to mention it, but I can tell you some of the artists, this Magra Head and Kodo Sheldon, have even spoken about them. They've even gotten the attention. Yes. But there was an event, they had to go to their boys, give them tickets to the boys, for the boys to win. Yes, that's why I said, for that one, is ignorance. We have to educate them on that. Simple. They have to be educated on that so that you understand that marketing your show is not just about the event organizer. If you are putting the show, maybe you are a headline artist, you have to put energy in promoting it. Simple. That's number one. So number two, the artists don't even post any artist. Yes, so that's part of the promotion because they don't know much about it. Or maybe they always think that, yes, I have. You actually to even do a video for you to share. And it's difficult. So those things are all part of the ignorance that I'm talking about. The artists are still coming up and they need to be nurtured. So what I always want to tell the artists that they should allow to be managed so that they can know all these things because it's affecting them. It's not affecting only event organizers. it's affecting both of you, both the artists and the event organizers.
Yeah.
So you, the event organizers, have to come together. One thing about Kusaug event organizers is that you are not consistent. Almost all event organizers in Kusaug. I have said this to some event organizers, and I'm saying it here because all of you are not consistent.
Okay.
And the issue is that I don't know whether there is something in the event organization that is pulling you put back, and you always want to push, and it will still pull you back. There are challenges, but maybe there's a huge challenge that we don't know about.
Okay.
So the better or the best way is maybe you, the event organizers, have to come together and plan things together, so that there will not be, let's say,
the issue is financial
team A or team B.
Financial challenges because the ideas are there, but no sponsors.
Yes.
You use your money to do. At the end of the day, you don't make the money. You lose the money. Tomorrow you lose the money. You do the tail and you lose the money. So you feel like
Yes.
I'm investing because I want to grow. But if I'm losing every day, then I have to
That
change.
means you have to change your mind. That's
You understand?
So that's one challenge that I have also observed. But the reason why I am
And
saying
I'll go to the insults. If you organize a program and maybe it doesn't go on well as expected, some of the words people even use on you, you feel like, but the person, if not because of the event, the person will not have that audacity to talk to you that way. You understand?
and I think that's also part of the game. So as an event organizer, you have to condone them.
Okay.
Yes. And I have to say this again. The event organizers have to be united.
Okay.
Maybe you will have to come together when it comes to organizing award schemes in Kusaug, when it comes to organizing events like shows or
pageantry,
music
shows.
We have so many different kind of things happening in Kusaug.
Yeah.
Because one time we have Alasan Arts 111 Awards. One time we have Kusaug Talent Awards. One time we have Kusaug Excellence Awards. And the artists are now confused. As that you people are driving something from them, and one person will come and fetch and go, and another person will come and fetch and go. Or you are actually trying to help the people.
Yeah.
If you are actually trying to help the people, why is it that it doesn't continue? So that maybe there will just be one award scheme in Kusaug, or maybe one organizing team in Kusaug that is doing a lot of things, so that they can know that yes,
that is true. A lot of them feel like you just come and make money out of them. The challenge, like I said, it has it's a lot, but I think what you said is really true. And I've been working with I am the founder of the Kusaug Excellence Awards. You and I have been trying to change the whole name and rebrand it and bring different things. I actually stopped Kusaug Excellence Awards, number one because of the issues in Boku, and number two because I felt that with the first one we did, the plug was good, everything was good. But we're looking at how can we customize our own plug. So we're looking at our own identity.
Yes.
You get it? To bring out something that actually identifies the Kusaug people. So, it's true. Our event organizer, you see, the point is that everybody cannot be an event organizer, but everyone wants to be an event organizer. You get it? Everybody who, you see, I don't want to, but a lot of people, everybody wants to be an event organizer. No. See, somebody like industry, we as industry people, somebody will be an artist manager. You understand? Even the artists themselves are even event organizers now. Yes. They organize their own events. You get it? You're supposed to partner with other event organizers. So they will take up, because you alone cannot be promoting your song, promoting the work, promoting the event. You understand? But we don't do that. And I don't know. Is it that there's no linkage between we industry players, the media, and the musicians, or is just that everyone wants to feel big?
Yes.
I've always asked myself that question.
Yes, so that's a good observation. The issue is that the artists, they feel big. They don't want to lower themselves down for event organizers to show them the way.
But do you think
they always think that event organizers want to use them and make money.
Don't you think that most of us we need to learn as event organizers, we need to also learn more?
Yes.
You just don't get up and organize an event.
Yes.
And you don't just get up and use AI to be writing articles for an event.
Yes.
You need to learn.
That's true. the event organizers have the
because if we don't learn, like we'll not be able to do what they want.
I'm
And we'll not be
even seeing that few years or few months or few years to come, event organizers will have problems with artists and it may not end well because most of the event organizers legally they have problems because if you are an event organizer and you are not legally stable, you are not legally okay to do what you are doing, then you should know how to handle the people because you can end up somewhere that you cannot defend yourself.
okay.
That's one thing about event organizers that I think they should
I
take
see
it serious.
the beef also between event
Yes.
organizers and awardees because I noticed recently there was this Facebook I think last week
Yes, that's
this Facebook
between
clash between
Spider One
Spider One.
and King Sightless. So that issue like this,
I thought you started with this guy dance is it, dance wizard.
no, it started with King
Silent.
Sightless.
Oh
Sightless
wow.
brought the issue before Dance with Wizard joined. So that's what I'm saying about the legal side of it. If you are an event organizer and you don't have a legal team, then you should know how to handle people. Because I heard some comments from that issue, and I realized that if care is not taken, it can lead to somewhere else, and you cannot go to court and defend that you are actually an event organizer.
Okay.
So the event organizers they have to work on that side, and then know how to
So
handle people.
for us who are registered, fine. But those who are not registered, they should be able to.
Yes.
For me, like with the event, I think that it's me. I've always had the opinion that all of us cannot be event organizers. But if I want to do an event, then I should do it better.
Better.
If I have the idea and the resources doesn't make me do it better, doesn't mean that I don't know how to do it. But our artists, like the moment maybe the person's resources have not been able. You see that most of the event organizers in Kusaug, most of us here actually rely on the votes
Yes.
to organize the event.
Yes. Because they don't want to invest their own resources.
Not the invest our resources. You put your resources in, or the awards. The awards. So if you plan to give awards, the amount becomes so high that the ideas you have, the things you want to give out,
You may not be able to fulfill.
So you rely on the votes to you to support.
I
You
understand.
understand?
I understand.
And now, for me, I want us to talk about. I don't know. I want to get your opinion on the fact that uh, the artists are saying they don't rely on bloggers, industry players. Do you think we need to have a sit down, or we should just because
Yes, the sit down, you have tried it before and it didn't work. Because the artists don't want to sit down and learn.
yeah,
So what I think we should do is I've already suggested something like that we should invite them and give them maybe get a resource person to give them some little knowledge,
lectures.
some lectures about how the
Okay,
game goes.
okay.
But I've also realized that you can even start that process and still some of them will not mind because some of them have made their mind that they are them, they are the big babe, so they don't have anything to do with
So
whatever
do,
industry
do,
person
do
is
you
about.
think in the next 5 years, where do you see the Kusaug music in the next 5 years?
In the next
Or the
5 years,
industry?
yes, the next 5 years, we will have Kusaug artists in the A-list artists in Ghana. Yes, if you are the crown first 10 artists in Ghana, at least we'll have 2 or 3 from Kusaug because the artists are very talented. They are doing well, and I know that some of them
Yeah.
they are understanding the game,
Okay.
and they will be allowed. They will allow themselves to be managed well,
Okay.
so that they will be able to be marketed to the world. Because I have seen 1 or 2, 3 artists that are cooking very well, and they just need some little support to grow.
Okay.
Yes.
So I know you have worked with almost all the artists in Kusaug. Are there some artists that no matter what you never work with them?
No, I don't have any artist like that.
You don't have any artists like that. Okay.
Because the issue is that if for any reason I won't work with you, then maybe your work is too profane to the extent that I cannot share it on my platform.
Okay.
If all your songs are like that, maybe I may not be able to work with your songs are good, production,
everything.
everything is fine. Even if the production is not that good, I can coach you. You have friends that have been doing sound engineering, they are into the game that they can help you. So I'll show you one or two things to do so that we can help promote each other.
So you also agree with me that there is a need for us to have a sit down and invite the event
Yes, we have to do that. It's very important to do that, but the fear is that we may still do that and the people that we target.
Okay, for now, I think what we can do is able to just have industry players, media men, and musicians, event organizers. Just everybody comes, have a sit down, we share ideas. Musicians raise the problems they have with industry players. Presenters also raise issues that they have with musicians, and so that we can have the understanding, so that we can blend. Because for me personally, I will not lie to you. For me, I have listened and I have shared most of our people their works with presenters in Accra, and I feel like the responses alone tells me that some of our artists can match any other person in the northern Ghana.
Down there. Some of
Even in Accra,
are very talented,
but it is
some one or two issues
getting the help. Some people, you think that if this guy goes here, but the person will not approach you. The way he will even talk to you, even sending his songs, they will even send broadcast list. Send you a song through broadcast list. For me, I'm one person who is. If you send me a broadcast list, I'll only listen to it. If I want, I'll listen. If I don't want,
so with the broadcast issue, especially with the media personnel, those that are into
media
showbiz a lot. To be frank, I will advise that the artists should try to remove our names from their broadcast list. Or if they are creating broadcast lists, they should create broadcast lists for only media people. Yes, maybe you have 10 or 5 media people that you work with. Create a broadcast for them. And when you are sending something, you know
how to send it.
And what you send to your fans to separate, you create a broadcast for your fans separate.
Because they send a lot.
Because sometimes I miss a lot of important messages because of the broadcast. You can be there and artist within 2 hours, you send like 10 messages. So within the 10 messages, there can be an important message inside.
Yes.
You will not know because it's plenty broadcast. So sometimes you have to ignore them. But I have few artists that even if they send the broadcast to, they will still call you and say, "Oh, bro, I have sent you some message. Can you check it out?" Because they know that I'm a busy person.
Yes. So before we wrap up, what do you have for the musicians, the fans, and the industry players?
Yes. So this one I'll say in Kusaug. So Bali in my Kusaug, like an ambitious village. I'm on interaction there, like big brother, Maswa and David. So Kusaug music, Kusaug Yuma, and it's a song with that. And I like people do. The boys are need to get some more. So and it's a song about land, it's a song about share when you want social media one. I think I know in it now. Musicians and that I will encourage that they should come together, knowing everybody, so that you have a man will say the Kusaug for them to have union. There was a suggestion that we should have musicians union in Kusaug so that last hour, I happen to print some little ideas for musicians, co industry players, that it is another man meetings. Your dues there, that you organize events, they are supported. So what I would say is that they should continue supporting our artists, and the artists should also understand my game, because I don't hate any artist. If you think I hate you, fine, that's your level. But me, I don't hate any artist. I can hit hard on any artist at all, whether I am close to you or not. I am a blogger, and that's my game. I don't support artist biasly. I know how I deal with my game.
Okay. So with that, can we what about the event organizers and the industry players?
So that's what I said. The event organizers and the industry players, they are the key people in the industry. So they are those that should be able to groom us and bring us together. So this is to the event organizers. You people should come together, build the industry for us. Event organizers and radio presenters, media people, and our legends, Edgar Stone, the rest. I don't know. I can mention a lot of names, but Edgar Stone is one of the legends that I know when he sits down and says E or B, most of us will listen. So the event organizers, including those legends, they should come together. Measure big ups to you. You both should come together and then bring us together so that we can grow up as an industry.
Okay. Yes. Before we go, you mentioned about this association. For me, I have been approached on associations, and I think previously when the conflict was not there, and I told them that, you see, for me, frankly speaking, if we are going to have an industry, like an association, we need to be able to have a clear cut understanding of why we are doing it. It's not about tribe. It's not about
it's the whole Kusaug, whether
it's
you
why we are doing it.
tribe A or tribe C.
You see, I think that is a good. For me, people have approached me, have called me, spoken to me, and it's also one of the things I'm looking at in my next this year.
So let me add this, because the reason why I missed the group or the association is that we have a lot of issues in Kusaug. An artist can have an issue, and then
security issues and all those.
Issue, or maybe he's sick, God forbid, he's sick or he lost
like our brother Abode died.
The family will gather, and then there is nothing to represent the musicians or the
previously when he was alive, it was like he had a fan base.
Yes. So if we come together as a union, then we contribute some views and put it down. If there's an issue, maybe an artist is marrying, an artist has an issue, just remove something, put it in an envelope, and go and
present. Also support the person.
Support the person.
Yes, I have been approached on several occasions. Yeah. I'm careful with things I do. So remember I was discussing with you the events that is coming up. Okay. It's one of the things we're trying to. That's why I was asking if there's a need for us to have a sit down and have that discussion. Then we I'll also look into it. We are working on it, and I feel like it's good to have you today to have all this discussion.
You have been doing the most.
We have to fight for Kusaug. Yes. I don't know if I die today, I don't have what legacy am I leaving for the people. I had to stop music because my dad didn't want me to become a musician. You understand? So I chose a different path. Different path.
Able to support it.
In fact, it was like a curse on me if I ever sing. So I just have I don't even attempt. You understand? So, and I think that it's important that we bring them together for them to understand, for all of us to understand. Whether you are big, even Sako, they respect music, respect Gambo and all those things. Sako cannot do without them. They even with nominations last year, he got nominated for this thing. So there's no artist who is bigger than the industry.
No artist is bigger than our industry.
So I think that we'll work together and see how best we can bring Kusaug out, because in the next 5 years, like we said, we should see some of them challenge this Kwame Eugene, Kid Didems, and all. They should challenge them. They should give them a hard time. Even with our Kusaug language, we should have that.
So that's why I said the language is just a challenge. It's never a barrier. We can still get there with Kusaug.
Okay. So thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Viewers, thank you for your time. Today we are with our brother and our friend Ambitious GH. He's the owner of our musicnews.com. And I don't know if maybe some of the artists that are watching us, if you want to leave your contact so that anyone who wants you to blog or write about him, you can just.
Okay, so you can just follow me on all social media, Ambitious_GH, Instagram, TikTok, and then Facebook, Ambitious_GH, or our musicnews.com. My WhatsApp number is 024-901-8593. 024-901-8593. Just DM me anytime, any moment, and I'm ready to handle it.
Okay, viewers, thank you very much. Today is Tebang Tower Show on Samanpi TV. Keep watching Samanpi TV as we bring you more of these interviews, as we connect with our artists, our industry players, to be able to bring the best out of the Kusaug music. Thank you for watching. You can follow us Samanpi TV, Facebook, Samanpi TV, Instagram, Telegram, TikTok, Snapchat, LinkedIn, YouTube is Samanpi TV. Thank you very much.
All right.
But it's absolute.